All that's missing now is an X-Men cartoon intro. If you remember how they clash each other at the end of that intro, that's what exactly Gintama needs right now. I feel like a broken record when it comes to reviewing these chapters. When it comes to the war arc, it always usually under-deliver. It usually be a very disappointment. So far, even though we're not at the end, but we could say we're in the middle, that these chapters, such as chapter 608, keeps on delivering on these characters, on the humor, and all anticipation that's going to happen in the next chapter. Before going into the series in a really great moment, I want to address the comedy aspect first, because it was only presented when Zenzo and Sacha reunited with Yorizuya. It was, as usual, hilarious, as it really reminds us who they are when it comes to the comical moments. Something that was presented in the last couple of chapters. Honestly, it is the right timing, because once the full-fledged battle like sword clashes and such begin, we won't be able to see them in a long time. And this is the final arc, so we won't see them ever again. Maybe by the ending, but who knows. I just like how sweet yet comical on how Sacha charged against the enemy only is really for Gintoki. So it's like, oh, I thought we were going to have a serious crazy moment. The sweet comes from the time where she tells him that she was protecting their home for a while and how it's been such a long time. Sounds like she was hugging the wrong thing. Literally. Even when Zenzo returns with something stuck in his ass, everything's set right on how it's great to see them and in their normal personality form. The show and tell of these humans standing strong was well addressed, since this is a war against Amato from all over the universe. Why not show how awesome the Earthlings, the samurais are? The way of one soldier described these characters, these guys, these troops was a great way to sum it up, the entire warrior race of his own. That's far and between from their vision. Their own vision of what they thought of them, weak and helpless. The dialogues ranging from historical to sincerity, that even talking about jump issue was a great saying. The fact they want to read the next issue is a way to be motivated to live for another day. I was thinking, what's up with the chapter title? After reading it, it made a lot of sense. It's actually kind of clever when you really think about it. It's the best, and my main highlight outside the ending is Gintoki finally got a word for them. You can really get a great sense of sincerity out of his words. Calling them idiots is practically his way of saying of acknowledging them and how they still remain the way they are, like they have another time to goof around or even goof around before the world ends. Whatever it is, they're ending without fear. When he was describing this past emotion during the war, that was when I thought this chapter was admirable. You know he truly meant it and truly grateful for their return. It's funny how one would think Gintoki is perfect, like no problems for him, but in reality he is still human and he could feel disappointed and defeated. Granted, it has always been shown that way, but for those who aren't taking notice, this was clear as day. Also, it's great to see Nobome again as she awaits for that time to laugh. That art was pretty good as a lot of comical scenes land, including how one moment felt dead serious only to lead to a comedy. The scenery of the war zone still looks really intense, as this is how war should be, like utter destruction. The highlights was Gintoki showing his gratitude to his friends, something that he rarely shows. The sincere expression was spot on. It nailed it. The cliffhanger was a hype-inducing moment with Enzo keeps on pushing just to win the war with the plan to annihilate everyone. It's like, what the hell is wrong with him? Seriously, I want to see how the ending works. We are introduced three factions, the Kani, the Shinra, and the Yato. It's like a response to the early part of the chapter. Then we get to see Gengai ready with others for a war. That just makes it more exciting than ever before, as we are about to see a head-on war with everything they got, yet we still are waiting for other characters such as Tsukuyo and Kyubi to show up. Once again, Gintama is showcasing on how to end with a satisfying note as it continues to reach its end. The chapter was hilarious, touching, and it's just a lot of energy to boost the hype meter higher than before. How can you not be excited? Chapter 608 gets a 9. I can see a lot of characters are going to keep on coming as more battles is going to commence, and we're going to see a lot of people that are in the world right now to go head-on collision with the entire clans. It's like a full-fledged army going against a full-fledged army. That's how you do war, especially the fact that we all know these characters, we all know these clans, so it's like, great, I want to see them clash. And we're going to see more characters to show up soon in a very cool fashion. Everything about it is just Reed's excitement. My thoughts are told, don't let yours on hold. Leave a comment below. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.